over there for this?
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Oh my God, this is so fantastic.
Welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Friday, the 11th of June.
Hoffman does the, have you seen this? So do you ever follow Daily? Or?
Typical A1 Vacuum and Sewing flying by the seat of our pants. We have our first special guest this morning.
We do. She's off screen. You can't see her. Let's do all the regular stuff, and then we'll give people a chance to log on. And
We will be staying open till 6 this evening as kind of our quilt show day. We've heard it's been very busy over there, and wanted to give folks that are going an opportunity to swing in past the store if they wish. It was actually very busy early yesterday, but we will stay till 6 this evening. And we've got, all those deals happening in the store.
yeah, so deals that we did yesterday is we did
Or all week. Are we doing them
we did
all week?
Well, we're doing them for the rest of the week for
Right, for
today
the
and
quilt show.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we just started it yesterday. So we did 30% off of all Kimberbell, 30% off of Janine Babbage. We did 30% off of OESD. Did we do 30% off of all the Baby Lock and Brother accessories?
35.
We did 35% off. Oh, I don't know if I did that. And then
I
25% off of Stabilizer, 25% off most everything else in the store.
40% off Anita Good Designs.
And then
In stock.
In stock. There's a couple things that aren't on sale, and that's going to be the Marathon thread sets. And I can't remember if there's something else.
Kingstar.
Kingstar. Sorry, ladies. I'll give you a discount on the Kingstar. I just can't give you the deep discount on the Kingstar.
Crazy deals on vacuums.
We're doing 30% off of all thread except Kingstar and Marathon thread, but I'll still give you something off the Kingstar. So
Polyfast is still 40% off.
clearing out our Polyfast because we're bringing in the Isocord. I don't think you guys can see it, but we got our display yesterday. But
all of our thread, right?
we
Is
got the
all of our
thread, but we don't have it out because
Some of our racks were
they were
not
defective,
properly
so we can't put
made.
it all together. So it's not up there yet, but we are doing 30% off. And let's just talk about a couple of classes, and then we're gonna. And it's so
I'm gonna go
funny
put cash in the register.
because I kept going Kimberbell Huckabee. They were like, "You got Kimberbell on the mind." Oh, jeez.
It's not on. So what date did you put it on for? If you put it on, or did you
I
want her
haven't.
to? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
You want her to add it. Wait.
No, just the flower power.
Okay. So you called it Stitch.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Just
So I'll
flower
tell her.
power. Okay, so because my computer's going dead, so I'm swinging around really quickly. Sorry, Shauna. So we are doing. Can you hear me? That.
I still owe you a call on that, Carolyn. We're trying to find a resource for the lights, and it may just be that, unfortunately, with that particular product, that Amazon may be your best bet.
I know. I hate to send you there, but I don't know if I
Amazon's-
can compete.
Yeah, Amazon's selling them
If
for
you-
like what we buy them for.
Yeah, if you want a daylight light, and at this point, I don't know if I can get the Luminuses anymore, which are the really big ones, but I can get you the Lumi and I can get you the Slimline. The Lumi's going to be a little bit smaller than this one, and I can give you a great price on that, and I can do the Slimline, which is a little bar light.
This one.
Yeah, if anyone wants, if you want the one for your, the one that goes the lights that go all the way across your
The
long
light
arm,
bars are,
the light bar, let
yeah.
me know too, because I can get you that. I'm struggling with the Luminous right now. This is class on Monday. Get your stuff ready. Don't forget, I have a couple more kits for summer nights. So, and these are the projects that we're going to be doing. They're going to be super fun. So we're doing the tote bag, the stash and store, the little roll right here, and then we're doing the mug rug. And then we're adding another session because we sold out of the first one. I think it's on June 2nd. Aren't these so cute? So if you've never done an in the hoop bag and never done in the hoop zippers and you want somebody to walk you through it, Michelle's got you covered. So get signed up for this class. Oh my God, next week I have an exciting class and an exciting new instructor that's going to be working with us. And she's going to be here next Friday. So we're going to do the big intro then. This is on the 21st. So the Charlene bag. So get your stuff ready for that if you've signed up. If you haven't signed up, sign up. And any other classes that we need to talk about? That's
Not
it.
today.
Yeah, we don't have any other classes
You
to
need
talk
me
about.
anymore?
You want to get out of here?
Yeah.
All right, Patrick
All
is
right.
out of here. And here is Miss Kimberly Huckabee. Hello. Hello, hello.
Hi, how
Thank
are
you
you?
for joining us
I'm so
today.
excited.
Yeah. Have you done this before?
For other things, but not for.
Not A1 Vacuum and Sewing Fly Feed.
Nope.
So,
I haven't.
so can you tell us who you are and what you do?
Yeah. So, I'm Kimberly. Either one is good.
Not Kimberbell though.
Not Kimber Bell. That I wish I was Kimber
Yeah.
Bell. That would be really great right about now. Let's see. So I represent a few different things. So I represent Checker distributors. I also represent Shannon Fabrics. I represent Hoffman Fabrics. And then Riley Blake. And so I have a really neat opportunity to kind of provide a bunch of different things, from batiks to basics with Riley Blake.
And you know there's no better boutiques ever than Hoffman.
I am biased, but I would agree.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've been in this industry for over 20 years. I previously, before I did wholesale, I was retail, like you guys. I worked for the Beverly's family of stores
I didn't know that. Where are they?
for over 15 years. So they are down to just one store now in
Yeah.
Santa Cruz. Bev and Dick are basically retired and
Yeah.
in their 80s, almost 90s.
Wow.
And so I worked for them for a long time, district manager, then manager, and then had the opportunity to go to the wholesale side. So here I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I met Kimberly for the first time probably maybe a month ago,
Yep,
2
about
months
a-
ago,
yep.
something like that. And she came in and I was like, oh, it'd be so exciting to it was so much fun because you get to see all the latest and greatest stuff
Right.
that's coming out.
Right.
And it was so hard to choose. And I was like, wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't the ladies love if they could see some of the latest and greatest too? Because you don't get to, you see it once it's in the stores, but before it's even available.
Right.
We thought we could kind of show you a couple of things.
So yeah, Jeannie and I talked about the idea of teasing with what some of the things that she decided to bring in. And then some things that are so new they're not even out yet. So that's fun. Anytime you can be in the know on new goods, it makes it even more exciting. And I know when it's my first appointment with somebody and I haven't been in your shop for a while, it's a bit drinking from a fire hose because it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot to see. It's a lot to take in. And I have a lot of lines. So one of the first things that we're going to talk about is just some of the new fabric, their basics that you decided you wanted to bring in.
we're going to be a basics fabric store.
So Hoffman, the Hoffman line, Hoffman of California, has a new line that they are calling their 24/7 line. So 24/7, 24 hours, 7 days a week. And there are 3 different lines within it. So it's the solids, and then speckles, and then one they call 24/7 linen. So we'll start with the speckles one, because this is we talked about this being almost like for the Disney side of things. It's really true, brilliant, beautiful colors. It's tone on tone, so you get a little bit of movement with your color in there. But we were thinking, how cool would it be for your Mickey Mouse or your Winnie the Pooh or...
We love our Disney here in the store. And these would be look at these for the princesses. So I ordered, I think, most of those for the princesses. I think I probably got almost half.
Yeah,
You think?
it was a good...
I didn't get it all. Because,
But- We covered
Space.
Ariel, we covered Mickey, we made sure we had the, black and the reds and all that in there. But so this is 24/7 Speckles by Hoffman. Those are going to be coming into the store in July. So mid to late July, I would say. But yeah, it's a fun new basic with the whole thing of pandemic, all the fabric makers learned that people are into basics. I mean, people want to have somewhere that they know they can go regularly and get those basics.
A1 vacuum and sewing. Never thought I'd say that.
So the other one, and I'll tell you, this
Love
is the one
this.
she was the most excited about, is the 24/7 linen.
Isn't that pretty?
Has such
Look at the colors.
a cool texture in there.
And so we're getting the whole line. So we'll have this because they're just absolutely gorgeous. And so you're going to have the depth because you have, there's so many different color tones in here. And I just love them.
Very much the fashion, that where the other one is more of a true bright colors, these are more of, I use the term muddied. They're a little bit muddied, but in that beautiful way. The grays and the beiges in here
they're
too.
so pretty.
These ones.
Look how pretty those are.
These really have some. Which way
yeah,
do I
and
go?
you
There
know,
we go.
you know how. Oh my God, this one's my favorite.
Beautiful.
You know how in grays is.
Oh
It's
my
so
gosh,
in.
it is so in.
And the tans and the cream colored and
Well, even this denim.
blue.
Look at that.
So
it's almost like
beautiful.
chambray feeling. It's beautiful.
So we have the whole line, and this will be here sometime July.
Yep, they're all going to be coming in together. They're coming in July. It's a fun opportunity for you guys to have, the latest and greatest of what's out there.
Yeah, I just love it.
Yeah.
It's so gorgeous. When you need something and you don't want it to be solid, but you just need it to have a little bit of depth, it's going to be perfect.
Yeah.
This would be perfect for our, we're doing Summer Glory.
Oh.
So the OESD pattern,
Yep.
that would be gorgeous. There's a couple ones that would be absolutely gorgeous for Summer Glory too. So
Yep.
Can't
so
wait.
I think this will be a really good, basic to have in the store. And then it is all reorderable. It will continue to be reorderable. I know that's always a question that I get.
Yeah,
asked,
can you get it
especially
again? So pretty.
Yeah, so a fun, good hand. I mean, when you touch it, it's got a beautiful feel to it.
It feels so good.
Yeah, sometimes with basics, they use a lower grade gray good, and that is not the case. They always try to make sure we're using top quality goods on those.
Well, I didn't know you guys were commenting because I don't have room. The 7-foot, beautiful, very pretty Cheshire cat. Oh, the purples.
Oh my gosh, the purple.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. On this, yeah, all of those. Because we were looking and there wasn't like stuff that we had that was. I know those colors are fantastic,
These
aren't
pinks
they?
and purple. I mean, yeah, Cheshire cat all day.
Yeah, because I looked over at our stash to see do we have like some colors that would be good for those kind of things, and we didn't. The Kimberbell can be a little bit off, and then
Well, and I think that's what you guys liked about the speckle line is that it's more true. It's like your real
those
rainbow
are
of what you
batiks?
think of when you think of the full rainbow.
those are not batiks, Kimberly. So these
No.
are those are speckled, the ones that have like where they had the ones
Yeah.
that somebody said Cheshire cat.
Yeah, these are
They're-
not batik. These are just like a normal screen print. If you look at the back, that's always the way to tell on them. There's just a regular fabric, not batik.
So you look at the back, why? Just to see if it's printed on?
Batiks are double-sided, so you can use
Oh, I
both
get what
sides
you're
on
saying.
batiks. Yeah.
Yes. So not batik, but we might have something batiky coming in. Should we look and see
Let's
what's in
go
the
there.
bag?
Yes. What's in the bag? Well, first of all, here's the bag. If
How
you can
gorgeous
even
is
see
this? So I'm gonna order this, and this is going to be a project. You could put a small body in here.
Yeah.
And haul it out of the house.
Yeah. It's.
What do you mean I can't get my machine?
Quite large. Quite large. Yeah, and that's
Put them in the back.
Happy Hauler. That's what.
Isn't
that's-
this cute?
That's that guy.
So, this will be an upcoming class. Michelle is our resident bag lady, so she's going to be teaching it. And you could do it with any panels, really, or you could do it just with regular fabric, any other fabric. But we are going to order that. Can we show it to him one more time?
Yeah, the city.
So, Kim walked in with it, and I was like, "Oh my God! I just bought that pattern. And it's gorgeous. And it's New York City with the Empire State Building." New York.
I know, and it's got a big, the Basel bottom. I mean, it's
It's got a
sturdy,
big, the
huge bag.
Donkadock bottom, and
Yeah.
there's pockets
Can you
on.
see in it?
Look at, you can put everything in there.
There's pockets in there. It's wonderful.
Don't you want to take that? Okay, what's the name of So Exciting You're Carrying More Fabric? What's the name of that again? What's the name of what again, Miss Terry? Are we talking about the fabric name or the pattern or?
The Hoffman line?
So because what we're gonna have is it's the linen. It's not real linen. It's cotton. It's like quilter's cotton.
Linen.
It
is
just has the
describing its
linen
texture.
look,
Mhm,
and it feels delicious. And the other one we're gonna have are the speckles.
So
is it
the-
called speckles?
Yep. So all of the lines of their basic, what Hoffman calls their basic, is 24/7, and then we're bringing in speckles and linen, and
Yes.
those are just their names. That's just their names. It doesn't. They're not, like she said, they're not linen.
And then we're gonna get a bolt of that, a bolt or two of that,
Yeah,
depending
to
on.
do the cityscape.
Oh my god! And they used it on the pockets on
Yeah.
the inside.
Yeah.
And there's batik on the inside. I don't
Yeah.
have that batik. Should I?
These two
I might
dots.
have to buy
There's
that.
a couple dots. Yeah. So the dots are the 885s. That's part of their basic line for their batik line. Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to talk a little bit about batiks, but
I'm running out of room on my fabric shelves.
that's a good problem to have.
What are we gonna do? Okay,
Okay. So next, I need to grab. Hang on 1 second. I'll be right
trouble could fit in that bag. Oh yeah, yeah.
back. Okay. So next, we're going to talk about these are batiks. So this is their fat quarter program. We're still on Hoffman. We're still talking Hoffman. And these are little bundles of fat quarters.
Are they? Yes.
These are all.
How many different shades? So there's 12 different
In each
shades,
bundle.
and this would be a perfect way to just start your collection.
grab and go on these guys?
We could put some
Which one?
shelves for fabric in the classroom. You guys are so solution oriented about how we could squeeze more fabric in here.
Yeah.
Aren't these gorgeous?
So these are just some of the colors. They're actually going to come in 12 different colors, and they've ordered one.
We
of
only
each
ordered
bundle.
one of each just to see, are you interested?
If we care and if we would love it, but that's.
Are you interested? Because what we'll do, because these are going to be available when?
These are coming July as well. So this
Okay,
is all July.
so these are
shipment.
going to be in July, and this will be a deal of the day where we just do it as a special, and then we can see, do you love it? And if you love it, then we'll order more, and we'll just
orderable.
have them in the store. But just a perfect way to just build up your stash, and you know how convenient boutiques are. I wish I had more room because we could be your one-stop boutique shop. Because I asked you, do you ladies remember I asked you, what do you go and get at other shops that we don't have here that you would love? And you said boutiques. A lot of you said boutiques.
The other cool thing about this that I thought was nice is that each of the names of the colors that are in here for the 12 fat quarters are listed on the back. So if you really loved a particular one, you could actually look them up on the website, or if we needed to get a whole bolt for a project, like we're doing the bag and we needed that. It's just kind of nice to have that information, because sometimes you get a bundle and then you're like, wait, what color is this, or where did this come from? Each one of them come just cute like this, all tied up with all
Right by the
little-
register. Grab and
all
go.
the little grab and goes. Yep. How pretty are these purples?
So,
I mean,
and the ladies love purple. They can't get in.
Gorgeous.
Whenever we have anything and the choices, you have choice and there's purple, that's the one that they want the most.
I think that's pretty normal. This is the
Yeah.
plummier purple one, so this really has some beauties in there.
Aren't those gorgeous all together?
Yeah.
Don't you want one of each of them? Karen says she doesn't do the fat quarters. I totally get that. I do have some fat quarters. I do like yardage.
Yeah.
I know what
Yep.
you're saying, but look how gorgeous these are. And if you sew them together, it can become a yard. Right, Karen?
One way or another, we'll make it work. So that's kind of our Hoffman little sneak peek that we have on
So
that.
we'll have we're gonna do a daily deal on these once they come in, and then
July.
we'll see if we're gonna carry more of those if you love them.
There we go. All right, so that kind of covers, like I said, the Hoffman side of things. So a couple of things we were going to just kind of talk about a potential, if that's something that your store would want to do. And one of those things.
We want to feel you out right now, not
Yeah.
feel you up, feel you out. We want to do that.
Right. That would be inappropriate.
Sorry.
Yeah. So, in addition to Hoffman, like I said, I'm also Riley Blake. So this is the new catalog for Riley Blake. And so we're looking at, I mean, when we order fabric, I don't know if you guys know, we're ordering already for December through February of 2022.
Oh,
so
wow.
it's a ways out. And
Oh, I didn't know that.
not everybody realized
hard.
that, yeah, with basics are always, but when it's ongoing collections, they are a ways out.
Yeah.
So part of what Riley Blake has done over the last couple years is they've started doing a monthly subscription. And they've done pillows, they've done they've done table runners, and now the next one for 2022 is going to be, here, you hold it because you know how to do it better. It's going to be a table topper of the month. And so what that entails is each month, well, let me back up. In January, the stores will be receiving April. So you're going to have enough time to put together that project, whatever, you know, the next one is, so that it's...
And it looks like they're all different designers.
Yes, so each designer has come up with their own curated table topper for that season or for that holiday.
So here's the bunny.
Yep, so that'll be the first one. So you'll be getting April in January, so you have the time to complete it so that you can enjoy it for that season and not feel like, you know, you're trying to catch up working January and January. Each box, the little subscription box, is a beautiful magnetic closure box. I have people calling me and asking me if they can just buy the boxes. They're really nice for your sewing room, for collections, and just keeping it cute in there. But there are 12 different ones, obviously, because it's of the month. And here, we'll flip the next page so you can see a couple more.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, look how cute that is.
So designers like, you know, Lori Holt, Wrecker Fresh, Buttermilk Basin, you're going to have Jedi Craft Girl, Annika's Treasures, all the different designers, like I said, have come up with their own version of their table topper. And, you know, being able to decorate with something super easy, kind of like you guys do the Kimberbell, you know,
Yeah.
having your pillow or whatever the case is. This is just another way to be super cute and have it be a completed project, fast, easy, fun.
And it's a skill builder too. So if you're new to quilting and you've never done flying geese,
Yep.
or if you want to do half square triangles or applique, because some of these look easier and some of these look more complicated. So it would be great for everyone.
Yeah, it really is. The other fun part about what they've done with this is that they're only using basics, Riley Blake basics. And so these patterns will live on. You can recreate them again and, you know, make different ones. But they really wanted the stores to have something that is going to live and have some legs if they want it to live in the store. And just, you know, create a way to use your basics and get people excited, like you said, about building on your skills.
Were
So-
those? Oh yeah, that was like a little sewing machine. Are you talking about that right there, Miss Kimberly? Yeah, it's absolutely adorable. I love Lori Holt. Look at that one with the pumpkins.
So
How
cute.
cute is that? It's so adorable.
This, the Christmas tree one with the little
Oh
poinsettias.
yeah, look at the Christmas tree one.
It's really cute too.
So it could be like, you know, Kimberbell bench pillows, except it's a table topper and just, you know, you could put it out. It could be a little wall hanging.
Yeah, it could
So
absolutely.
you could put it, you know, right when you walk in the door, and then you'll know what season it is. It could dress it up.
Yep.
And it could be a great little gift too. So don't
All
you?
true.
I mean, I know I love projects that I can sit and get done.
Right.
Where it's not going to be a whole quilt that
Right.
maybe.
It's a smaller project. It's more attainable. It's finishable where, you know, you can, and it's also like the goal thing, like, okay, my next one's coming in a month. Like, get her done. You know?
How much is if they signed up for the year? What's the retail on it?
On the total year, I don't know because everything's pretty much done, you know, monthly.
How
on
much is
that.
it? How much is
They're
the retail
about,
on
they're
each
about
kit?
$50 a kit is what
So
it comes
50
out to be.
so
It's a-
$50 kit.
around. Yeah.
And could we do a pre-order for each?
Yeah, so the subscription is for 12, so you can do more than 12, but we
Okay.
have to at least do 12. And like I said, how they have it laid out is in January you'll be getting April's kit,
Okay.
and then and then February you'll get May. So you're always working for whatever that next season is, so that you have it done, so you can be enjoying it when it is that season.
And it'd be a great project to practice your free motion quilting,
Oh my
or
gosh.
to
Yeah.
a manageable project. Because I know a lot of you have Solaris's, Luminaires, and Destinies, where you could do the quilting yourself in the hoop, and you have these wonderful like sizes that you're not working with like an overwhelming quilt top.
Yeah, I don't know. Does it give us? finished is about 36 by 36. So that's a really perfect, doable size.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really, really cute. What do you think, ladies? Those are they're kits, and we
kits.
love kits. Don't we love kits? Because then we don't have to think. And don't we love not thinking sometimes?
I used to call it in my store, no duh. Like this is my ta-da,
No duh. Oh, I love that.
Well,
this is going to
you
be
know,
the no duh line, the
it's,
project
it's just
of
easy.
the month.
You love it. You grab it. You go. Like that's part of the beauty.
Love those topper ideas. Love the pinwheels and yes, they're super super cute.
yeah.
So, what do you think if we?
She's talking about the Valentine.
Oh
one.
yeah, with the
So
pinwheels.
cute.
I mean, aren't those adorable? Look at those.
With the hearts and the pinwheels.
So I've never done hearts.
Oh, okay. So there's an opportunity.
You
for
know,
you.
I'm a new quilter too. It would be. Don't you think it would be fun? Let's do it. Should we do it, ladies? Are you with me? How do I have 12 ladies who want to do this with me? And then we'll let's see. Do I have one lady who wants to do? No, I'm just kidding with you. I think we should do this. I think it would be super fun, and
Well, it would get you guys more looking at, Riley Blake too, because that isn't something that is huge in the Reno area in this spot. So you'd have something that not everybody has.
yeah. Look at these little clovers.
I know.
The clovers and the hearts, and then
How
the
she did it,
little
the little rainbow. Like,
yeah. And that's Beverly McCullough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Flamingo Toes. She's from Flamingo Toes. Yeah.
Oh, Pieces from the Heart Diary of a
Yeah.
Quilter.
Everybody has like their
Jedi Craft Girl. I know you know. I know
Oh,
you know.
the kitty girl.
Oh, look it. They're in.
Okay. Hey.
Let's do it. Don't you think it'll be fun?
I'm in.
And then we'll have
I
and
haven't
then
even seen it, but I'm in. Oh yeah, I'm in.
it's playing with.
All the different techniques, all the basics.
Tell me there's no gingham in it.
There's gingham.
There's one.
There-
Do you
yeah.
know Michelle doesn't like gingham? I love gingham. I get it. You know,
But
gingham's
do you
not
like
for
buffalo
everyone.
check? Will you do buffalo
Yeah,
check?
I like buffalo
So
check.
she likes grown up gingham.
I love gingham. I just think it's so sweet.
It is sweet. It
So,
These are all
um,
beautiful.
what do you
Beautiful.
think, ladies? Should we? Oh, look it. Let's do it. Don't you think that would be fun? So we'll do our like little Kimberbell project, and then we'll have something more traditional, and it'll be fun. Okay.
Okay, awesome. Well, that's fun. So far, we're doing good. We're doing good. All right, so we got the Happy Holler. We talked about that. Oh, that's good. Okay, so next we're going to talk a little bit about Shannon. So that's the
Do you
fluffy
ladies
stuff.
do Shannon?
That's
Let's
cuddle.
ta- the cuddle. So
Yeah.
they have some. I mean, is this new that they're
New,
releasing?
yeah, it's new. It's 2021. It's, newer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Newer.
There are bunches of new ones. Well, I'll start like this. So, part of the thing with some of the smaller stores, like she was saying, she doesn't have enough room to house all these bolts of fabric. And then we get into Cuddle, and they're huge. I
Yeah.
mean, those are like really big bolts. So, one of the things that Shannon has done, along with a lot of others, is do pre-cuts. And so they have basically come up with a line. There, this one's called Sweet Strips. Actually, this side is cuter. These are a bunch of different pre-cut strips of Cuddle. So
I
they're
mean,
going to be
I
10
love
inches
these.
wide by 58 to 60 inches long. So it's your back. You can piece together your back, or it could be the front.
Oh
And you
God,
could
look at
do-
some of these are
some
so
of the prints.
adorable. So so you'll get strips of them.
Yep.
You just sew them together. You
Yep.
don't have to buy yardage of
Right.
all these different colors. Everything's color coordinated,
It is.
put together for you. If you have that little boy that loves basketballs, you can just and don't they love their cuddle blankets?
Oh.
They love their cuddle blankets. Or if you have that little girl who loves unicorn, you can just sew the strips together and then you add.
Yeah, so you can do it like this, where they come like this. So the sweet strips.
That
come
would be for
all-
me.
all beautified together, kind of thoughtfully selected. And then what they've done is done a 2-yard cut. So this is called a Cuddle cut, and it is a big 60 by 2 yard. So you got the whole thing. It could be the back, so you could do this to the front and then this to the back and make your blankie come together. Or if you have your top that you've already done and they're loving whatever it is, you can pick solids and other things to go with it. Part of the idea of this was so that, number one, space in the store. Number two, so that the stores, when you're using Cuddle, it's fluffy. It's very fluffy and can be wild and crazy. And so this allows them to kind of eliminate the fluff factor and have it be where it's a little cleaner in the shop, but they can still offer all these beautiful, luxurious fabrics in a different way. So it's a 2-yard cuddle cut or the sweet strips. That's 2 different things. And then one of the other kind of like a project that they have is the Infinity Scarf. I don't know if any of you guys have made those, but it's basically a luxe cuddle scarf. Super simple project. And it's a good way to get kind of used to sewing with the cuddle product. Understanding the fluff factor, understanding, what the best things is to use it. And it's a great gift. They're a fast, fairly inexpensive gift.
How much is this retail?
So retail on those guys. So those ones are 14 and the other
14
ones,
for a scarf.
yeah. And it's like, if you guys have pet any, I always say pet. If you guys have pet any of the cuddle products, it's a superior product. Shannon has, the top of the line, the pile on it is beautiful and
Because you can buy cuddle at other places. It's
Right.
not
It's not the same.
not all cuddle is the same.
No. And Shannon doesn't sell to the big. They're not a big box store.
Yeah.
They are their own. They are definitely for the little man. So, so there's 2 different ones on those. One of them is going to be the longer pile. So those would be 14, and then the one that you're holding there is 12 retail. So
Yes.
that's a pretty good little gift for $12.
Yes. Yeah. Isn't that fantastic? And how about something like this?
So those guys.
You gotta feel this.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is like it feels.
Hefty.
It's not like it. It feels good. It's hefty. It's
Yeah.
like it's gonna be super cuddly, super warm,
Yeah.
super just and the colors and the different like the way they curated these to go together.
Mm-hmm. They've done a really beautiful job. So part of the thing too is this allows you to have a lot of different looks. Because a lot of these ones, their retail is $20 a yard. They're not cheap.
for cuddle.
And they're upwards of that. Like Seal gets to be even more than that. So this kit, because it's the Luxe Cuddle strips, retails for about $35 for those guys. So you figure with your back, it's even more plushy and
Well, I was
amazing.
looking at some fur blankets and they
Mm-hmm.
weren't cheap.
Oh my gosh, they're selling them for $75 or more.
Yeah.
And they're not even finished. It's just So
So
something fun, something different. I know.
So maybe we get some of them in, or we let you know that we can special order for you.
I'll leave this with you, so you.
That
can,
would be awesome,
Yeah.
and I can send something
take
out
some
to the
pictures,
ladies,
too.
and we'll let you know what's going to be available. Would you be interested? And Shelly, I know you love Shannon Cuddle.
There's
I
also
know you love it.
There's all just the straight solid ones too.
Yes. So these that have yeah.
That's the C3, as they know as C3, or the cuddle. That's the flat, no dimple, just flat cuddle. Same sizes, but it's not. Luxe Cuddle has the pile of it is a little bit lofty. It has a little bit more of a fur factor to it. Where
Oh, sorry.
no, go ahead.
How many colors does this come in?
That one,
This
gosh,
the Infinity Scarf.
probably 10.
Okay. Okay, so maybe we'll bring some of these
Yeah,
in. And then
yeah.
you were saying, what were you saying about I interrupted you.
Oh, I was just gonna say that the on the C3, if you guys have used it, it's the real smooth. It has a really good feel to it, but it's the flat, not the dimple. I always like to point that out because sometimes people get a little intimidated. The dimple is still available, but not in the sweet strips.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where is it made? Korea! Woo!
It is.
Did I ever tell you how I went to the fashion market in Korea where they have
awesome.
fabric, and it was like football fields. I walked there and I was like, Patrick goes, it'd be like going to the quilt show or even bigger
Right.
and more.
Right.
And Patrick's like, you got 2 hours. I was like running.
Oh, yeah.
I was
How
like,
do I get it
oh
all
my
in?"
god, fabric! Oh my god, trim! Like, so much of this comes out of Korea.
Yeah.
It was like, when we went, I was like, I'm going to the fabric market.
Yeah.
You know that I'm going there.
It's like fabric heaven.
Yeah, it was amazing. Okay, so it sounds like people are really interested in these scarves.
Try it out. That's a great way to try out working with the cuddle, getting used to it, and then launching from there for bigger projects.
And look, right here, it says scan for pattern or go to offershannonfabric.com precuts, and they make it so easy. You know, you can just hold your phone over that with the camera, and it'll just take you there.
And they all have that. They
oh yeah,
all have a
like right here we
QR
have
code.
it too. Is it? Do they have a free pattern for this?
They do. Yeah.
So
it's
they have a
very
free
simple.
pattern. So you just,
Yeah.
I mean, it's an infinity scarf. You just like
But
sew it,
free
twist
patterns
it,
are good.
sew it.
Done. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're done.
They're
Yeah.
free, though.
Well,
So,
cool.
so
that's-
it sounds like you would be interested in some Shannon Cuddle. And is that like an ongoing thing that we can just get?
It is. It is. And I brought
look
you,
how cute.
I brought you some free patterns too because
Ooh.
these are just, again, like we talked about building on skills and things like that. These are free patterns to the store that I can order, by the dozen for you. And again, just to get people used to and more comfortable in working with the Shannon products.
Yeah.
So there's a few different ones. That one's actually using, it's a panel that they did, and then they show how to, box in the corners.
And you
all
know
that.
what's? Oh yeah, look at those box corners. If you're like, how do I finish that? How do I do the corner?
The beautiful thing about them too is they'll tell you right on the pattern, like these are all the notions they're suggesting. These are the fabrics that they used. They are awesome about the tips and tricks on how to do that. And this is free in the store. This is using Embrace, which is their double gauze, which is super popular with all the mamas right now.
Double gauze. I
Yes.
love double.
I know it. I know
There's
it.
something, I don't know, double gauze to me feels kind of natural and like organic. And
absolutely.
this one is Woodland Animals. I love this. I would love a double gauze blanket
It's like-
with cuddle. I mean,
Cozy.
amazing.
Super cozy.
I love that.
Yeah. So I'll leave her with a few of those patterns too. There's other ones. Those are just the few that I brought this time. But
I
that's-
want one. Which one do you want?
I'll
I'll have
leave an
some.
Extra. I'll leave an extra. I'll leave
Okay.
a couple extra. Yeah.
And
I
then-
brought a whole bunch, so I'll leave you guys a few. I just think it would be a fun thing because
You got to email me and say I really wanted that pattern.
Was it the donut one?
Was it the Diane? Remind me that you wanted the donut pattern,
Okay,
and I'll keep
I'm
one
leaving
for
an
you.
extra.
Shannon's YouTube channel is great. Have you ever been on their
Yes.
YouTube
So
channel?
we're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. We have Facebook for just our wholesalers. We have Facebook for the
Yeah.
retail stores. They are very big on promoting and having people. Their slogan is to make the world a softer place. And for those of you who don't know about them, they give back to the community huge. Every year they do a humongous Thanksgiving giveaway and feed hundreds of people in the Los Angeles area. So it's from Korea, but they're out of Los Angeles. Anyway, they're a great company in addition to having a great product. So I like to support that. Okay. So moving on from there, I think we're headed to the Gypsy Quilter.
Okay,
goodies.
so one of the things that at Checker,
Yeah.
one of their exclusive lines, and we carry a lot of their stuff, is Gypsy Quilter. So Kimberly was going to show us some of their products because we carry a couple things, but they have a lot of stuff. And so we wanted to talk about some of this stuff and why you need it. And then Violet was here yesterday. I know some of you saw her here because you stopped in. And she loaded almost everything. I mean, how many products do you think
Oh
Gypsy
my
Quilter
gosh.
has?
It's so many at this point. I don't know a count. I mean, it has its own catalog at this point.
So we'll do a special. It's not all the way up. I wanted to have it up for today, but we'll do a special. We'll load it up there. It'll probably be up this weekend. And oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, so let's just dive in. We'll
Yeah,
just start
let's go
talking
through some
about-
of the things and you might not even know about. So this is the Applifuse mat.
It is. So when you're using, well, y'all know, if you've ironed anything that has pre-sticky anything and totally destroyed your ironing board and or your iron
Or your wool mat.
or your wool mat, they're made to fit their wool mat. So in my samples, they sent me, I have the 13 on the wool mat, and then that just fits so perfect on there
for your fusibles.
for your fusibles. Easy. You know,
applique. How
Yep.
about if you're doing applique pieces?
Yep, as well. So it comes in a bunch of sizes, both the wool mat and the Applifuse mat. But it's easy to use. It's rinse offable, which is super nice too. Like a damp
Just some
rag.
warm water?
Yep, just a little. I mean, not hot. I wouldn't go hot, but yeah, a little bit of warm water. and I always laugh because this goes around with me in my car in 100-degree weather and whatever. And look at it. It's like perfectly perfect, silicone-y, lovely, wonderful. As you know, with the Gypsy Quilter stuff, their signature color is purple. So you were saying everybody loves the purple side of things, and that's kind of their thing. What they first got started with I don't know if any of you guys have these or
And
not.
what sizes does this come in?
Oh man,
Because it's not just this size. Because I have one of these, and I think mine is.
So-
I have one that's longer, more rectangular.
well, there's huge ones too, but so we have 8.5 by 8.5, the 13, which is what we're showing, 17 by 17. There's a 14 by 18, and then a 17 by 24. So bunch of sizes.
So your biggest size will be that 17. Oh no, the 14 by 43. I mean, that's long and skinny. So you can
It's
put
for
it down your
the apple
your
nut, yeah.
ironing board.
Exactly. Yes. Sorry, I was doing all that. Yeah.
Yes. So I have one because I was like, I need it to do applique.
Well, and
which I haven't.
It's good for just that protectant, to have that on there. I was just going to say that what
Look
they
at
got
this.
started with, this is where it all comes from.
This is their first product.
This is their first, this was their first
Let me
thing.
grab an
So, for those of you guys, I'm sure you guys have seen these before. What I think is funny is when I use it in the store and show it off, if they're using it at the cutting counter, they can't keep them in stock. It is nice. I use one myself at home when I'm working with my rotary cutter.
We're
To
gonna
me,
stick
it
it
gives
to our.
me a little bit more
Oh,
leverage.
can I put it up here so they can
Yeah.
see how you do it?
So these are the little clips that come up like this. You just set it down on your ruler,
Oh, well, that's so easy.
and it just
I
sucks
thought,
down. Oops,
I thought you were gonna.
we bent it as I
Yeah,
did it, so
sorry.
it didn't get
I thought
gripped
you
in.
were gonna have to like use a ton of
Why am I
force
not?
to
Now
like get it down. You want to do it on the table? Yeah, I had it on like a floppy box.
there we go. I'm like, why is it being so
Note
angry?
to self: do not do it on a floppy box.
Yeah, so it just, sucks right down to it. But what's nice is for me, it gives me a little bit of leverage. So when I'm like pressing down on it, when I'm doing my rotary cutter, it helps me not scoot my ruler around.
Who has
know?
one of these? Do you have one of these? Look at it. It looks like a giant Fred Flintstone telephone. But isn't that great? Just to keep you. I mean, we all need ways. There's nothing worse than a miscut because your ruler
gosh.
slides. So just another way to have some more stability. Hold it down where you're not like having to spread your hand all over the place. You just keep it in one spot. And we had to do it on the table because this
Yeah, it
box was too floppy.
Right.
But the application was super easy. You just took this and just pushed it down, and then it suctioned right down.
Right. Yeah, so like I said, this is one of their, now it's gonna hang on.
Now it doesn't want to let go.
There is a baby version of this too for your smaller rulers that has, I've had one for years. Well,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Could you live without it, Cindy? Probably not. I
pretty
think
great.
I didn't know, so we'll get some for this store.
There's the little bitty one too that does this, you can use just for singles on the smaller, here. Turn with me if you will. The bitty buddy, the little gripper. It's right here. So that allows you to do like your 12 by 12, 6 by 6, any of your smaller ones. It gives you that same stability without the double handle.
Yeah.
So that's that little guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little. It's 2 1/4 inch. Is
Yeah.
it that?
I mean, it's little.
Oh,
a
it's
little bitty.
tiny.
Yeah, it's a little bitty
But
guy.
sometimes I'm doing my 2.5 inch, and I slip.
So
You know that you move those small rulers can move
well, and
too.
when you're using rotary, I mean, the last thing you want is your hand down on your ruler.
Yeah.
With you going past it with your rotary.
Because
cutter.
I've had ladies that you've had run-ins with. I mean, how much safer would that be?
Well, and I think that's why a lot of the stores brought it in for their cutting tables,
Oh, God.
liability-wise. Like, yes, we can use a rotary cutter.
I
now.
didn't even think about that. We better
See?
get it
All the
now.
little things. All the little things.
Kathy has had the smaller version for years.
See?
I didn't even know, Kathy. What's wrong with me?
All right, so one of the other
Quilter.
things that they is kind of one of their claim to fame is the sit-upon. And if any of you guys were Girl Scouts, you know you have to make a sit-upon in Girl Scouts.
I didn't know that. I was a brownie.
Oh, okay. Well,
Who's got this?
so the sit-upon, if any of you guys struggle with sciatica or have, where tailbone issues or anything like that, I have terrible sciatica, so I use this at home, but I have my little mat that I sit in my car. But it's neat because can you see it? It's like nubby on one side and then smooth, on the other. But I was teasing with Jeannie saying it kind of like makes you have to use your core when you sit on it, so you can kind of get a workout while you're doing your sewing. And if you're sitting for a long time on any hard surface, it's basically like having a little pillow there. for your
CJ
rear
has
end.
one. CJ, you love it? Has it changed your sitting life while you're sewing?
Hopefully,
Yeah.
for the better. Yeah, so sit upon, that's another one, and of course in purple. All their stuff is purple. That's kind of their thing. Okay, so you guys have different versions of the little.
Do they still make this one?
No, this is the old one.
Okay, because
So
that's the one I have. And
this was
is,
this was the original little cutting gizmo, and then this is the new little hexy one.
which we have here at the store. I think we did this as a daily deal.
Yeah, great project, especially for bringing your chaining. Anything like that makes it.
I can't live without it. I need that. Heather, you need this sit upon. So I love this because when I chain and then I just sit there and I just cut all my pieces apart.
Well, so
You
you can
can't- you have
do
to have
all
this.
your chains, and then you can go watch TV and just sit there going
Yeah.
in between. Okay, so some of these things these guys already have in the store, but I just wanted to kind of show them off. The little bobbin holders and the clamps. So it allows you to, I don't know if you can even see it, but it's just so that your bobbin doesn't get away from you and start,
Making a big old mess.
yeah, making a whole thing. And there's a little ball and chain in there that you can keep them all together, and they come in a bunch of different colors that way. Bobbin clamps, that's one little goodie.
Which is nice because you ladies are starting to go to classes again. You're getting out, so you could use these to keep your stuff all neat and tidy.
The other one is the bobbin holder, so it goes down into the spool of thread, and then the bobbin can go through there to keep it, as it's showing on here, keep them together, if you can see it. So it's just another little organization tool, makes things a little bit neater and nicer, especially if you're having to move around.
I wind with my Deco Vibe. I wind matching bobbins, and it's nice to just have it all together, and you're not searching for it, and I'm not confused with, oh my God, where's my 80 weight? Where's my regular weight? So these are really nice.
And then these guys, the little spool peels,
Can't live without them.
oh my gosh, it's just such a simple little thing that really makes it easy. And actually, my husband stole a bunch of these and uses them in the garage now for varying things. too.
Really?
Yeah, he loves these as well.
Yeah, I love these. We use them here in this store to keep our try to keep organized.
Yeah. Well, it's a daily struggle with the organization of. Oh, it's a weird little
Yeah.
happy.
Oh, there it is. I see it. I see it.
Okay, so just some other things that are newer to their lineup. Well, these aren't as new, but just little iron rests. These also come in purple as well. So those little guys that just, again, protecting our investments. You're spending a lot of money on nice irons, on really good ironing boards, on Appy mats, any of these wool mats. You want to take care of those things and not have them get destroyed.
Yeah.
And so organization is one thing, but protecting our investment is another. And that's kind of where that
Love
comes
it.
from. This one is fun. So it's the scrap tape. So the idea behind it, it's a 2.5-inch strip, and then what they're using, have you guys done the flip quilts where you sew as you go,
Yeah.
So it's kind of the idea behind that. So I was reading in here how much this actually has in here. So it's 25 yards of the scrap tape in there. And it actually reads on here with the stitch and flip method. So some of the was it the June Taylor patterns?
Yes.
Called for that. So this was just another way to kind of use that. It does wash away after using it. And they're talking about using it for bindings and other things too. So
Can you use it for putting batting together? I'm not really sure what it is.
it's more for fabric. We have a separate one with checker that I would say is batting friendly. I haven't used it with batting, so I can't speak to that to say, oh yes, indeed. But
Are you just building on it?
Uh-huh,
You're
yeah.
building on it. Okay,
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
All right.
kind of fun.
I haven't used it before. So has anyone used this?
So there's placemat patterns and a bunch of different things that use the flip method.
Yeah.
And it's basically to use with that. So there's a table runner. It's all the June.
So if
Taylor
you don't
ones I
use
can
their
think
pre-printed stuff,
of. Exactly.
I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're
So
not
you
using,
can use your own scraps to make those ideas.
okay, got it.
Yeah.
There we
fun.
go. Yeah.
The other thing that they've added are clappers, 2 sizes on the clappers. So that's the little bitty. I don't even know. If that-
So can I tell you, it's been really hard to get my hand on clappers. And we carried the Riley Blake ones, and we haven't been able to get them in for months.
Right.
And what my rep said was that they got a shipment of the wood, and the wood wasn't. They didn't like the wood.
Par. Well, it needs to be smooth and flat, and it was
Yeah.
splintery. So it's one of those things.
The other thing I like is with a lot of the gypsy quilter stuff is going to be the price point.
Yeah.
Because you're going to find you might save, I mean, with some things you're going to save $10. With some things you're going to save a couple of dollars.
Yeah.
But it's super affordable.
And that was really the idea with Checker partnering up with the Gypsy Quilter, was to give the small shops their brand, their goods that they can have that aren't at the M store, the J store, or the other one.
Yes. The M store.
The M
yes.
store and the J store. Yep. Okay. So woolly buns. So it's the pin cushion.
Look how pretty.
It's like a marbled pinky purple.
Who doesn't need another pin cushion?
I-
Look how cute it is. I love felted wool.
Yeah, it has that really good,
Yeah.
feel to it. So
These are cute.
yeah, the little woolly buns. So this guy, oh, it's the other side. This little guy is, where's my packaging on it? These are numbered and lettered pins.
Isn't that neat?
And so the little container is very unique that it actually opens up on 4 different
Oops,
sides.
I'm like trying to show you and I'm
I know.
not even there. Oh,
So if you look at it, it actually
yeah.
opens up. So you can use it for your glass head pins in there. It's a great container all by
Yes.
itself. But it opens up on all 4 sides for that.
that's fantastic because, I have so many different pins
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes I just need, a couple of my flower head and then you have numbered and lettered ones
Yep.
that you can add to this.
Absolutely. So it's a good, they're trying to make the packaging where you're going to take it with you and use it and have it be, part of your ensemble that comes with you when you're going to classes. Or just being cute in your sewing room at home. All right, so that is that guy.
So cute.
Very cute. A couple of others. Now, you guys said that you actually carry this.
Yeah, so Gypsy Quilter has these. These are the Formori scissors. Remember Shauna's favorites.
Little duckbill.
They're the little duckbill scissors. Yeah.
Really cute. Again, purple, sharpenable, good to go. These guys are just the little ultra fine tweezers, which is a neat, again, a good shape. Use it for, anytime you're doing any of your embroidery or having to get in or whatever the case is. Having good tweezers, it matters. Okay, so one of my favorite things, other than the new lettered and numbered, is the cool pins. Have you guys seen these yet?
So we've carried magic pins.
Same idea.
So they look similar.
So it's just what you said, though. They have these so that the store can carry them at an even better price.
And then you could get these, and you could, because this is, are there 50 in here? How many are in here?
That pack, I think, is a 50 pack. Yeah.
50. So around the same price, but you could get this together and then put your cool pins on this side, your number and lettered pins here. It's nice that it has the numbers and the letters.
And just remembering, like magic pins, cool pins, you can iron all of them.
Yes.
So that's
Yeah.
the beauty in that.
And I
which-
love the tops on them because they're easy on the
grippy.
fingers.
They are.
Yeah,
They really thought about that and how it, when you hold it in your hand, how it feels. And they also come in a purple, a couple different colors as well. So these guys.
Love these.
Little guys, yep.
Aren't those cute?
In the shape of hearts.
Yeah, so if you've never used these and you have rulers that move and slip and slide, then you can put these on the back and
Yep.
it makes it a little bit more gummy.
Yep.
$6.
It's a good
Cute.
retail. Yeah. Like Machingers, same idea, but it's the Gypsy Quilter version in purple.
Yep.
Come in a couple, 3 different sizes.
Because we're going to need to quilt those table toppers that we're going to be getting.
Love it, love it. One of the other things there was a big company that used to supply everybody with embroidery hoops, and they went out of business. And so a lot of this is us trying to find items that are better quality that we can sell at a great price. And there are, I believe, 3 sizes on the embroidery hoops. But any of you guys that have done embroidery and you know how this hurts your hand, that owie little thing that you use, this is kind of rubber coated. It's very nice in your hand. The other thing is it's not splintery, kind of like the clapper.
They're nice and smooth.
They're very smooth. They move in and out very simply. It's just better construction all the way around.
Which is nice because I bought all sorts of different hoops when we did that hoop clock class, and these are really, really nice. They feel good.
Yeah, they have a really nice texture in your hand. Okay, now
you
guys
know
have had
these. We did
Yeah.
this. This is a daily deal. I'm still waiting for my turquoise ones. It's been a long
Okay,
time.
okay,
Or my
well, we
teal
better
ones.
check,
But we
yeah.
got all the other ones.
Yeah, so those come, the little trivets come in
Love
a bunch
them.
of colors.
We love these. And you see
Great
me,
for
I use it in my class.
Super great for class. I'm going to show you the bag really quick just because they gave it to me. It's on here, but
So they have, it is called the Gypsy Tote in purple. Look how fantastic this is. Isn't that nice? And it's got body, it's got a nice bottom.
It has it has a bunch of different pockets and zipper inside here as well.
So you could put your hoops in here,
Oh.
you could put your cutting mat, you could put everything that you need to take to class
Yep,
in here.
absolutely. And what was funny is they gave them to us for us to be showing off the things, and then everybody wanted it.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, well, we have to
Wanted
add that.
one as their own.
Yeah, we had to add that to the goods that are available to us. So that's a fun one. Oh, this silly guy.
Have you seen this, ladies? To take to your classes or just to have it in your
home,
house
at your
right
work-
by.
at your station where you're working.
I've had to pick all mine up because Momo goes in there. Momo goes in here and he pulls out all the scraps and eats them. So,
Oh.
but I love these. I love these.
So it's version 2, kind of like the little cutting gizmo is version 2. So what they did with this, the feedback that we received was that a coffee mug would not fit in the original. It worked great with like commuter cups or other things, but it didn't have the handle to fit for the coffee mug. So they redid it. And now it has that. It still has, it can accommodate fairly thick tables. It has the adjuster in there. And then the little scrap bag that's on there. Hold your scissors or whatever, snacks, whatever
yeah,
you need.
yeah. You like those snacks.
Yeah, a couple
You
little
just put them
somethings
in there.
Yeah.
So this is like the Biddy Buddy because we did that as a daily deal, and I couldn't live without my Biddy Buddy. I take it to my classes. I bring it around my sewing room. It's just so nice.
Yeah, so one of the other things, and it didn't come in time, but I want to talk about it because it's super fun, is the slap.
Oh yes.
So cool. So like similar to the
have it? Is it in
Kimberbell.
here?
It's not in there, but it is in here.
Okay.
Similar to what Kimberbell has out to hold your anything, stabilizers, any of the other goodies, but it's these guys right there. There's no price on it.
Okay. So see those? So slap bands to wrap around your and they're nicer. They're not like slap bands you buy at like the dollar store.
No,
There's
no.
that silicone.
It's similar to like the little bobbin spool holder.
Oh, I love this. So they have it here, not just on your stabilizer, but on your fuse mat, on your stabilizer, on your
Cone
thread, on your
threads.
cone thread.
Works
So I didn't
great
even
for
think
that.
about using it like that.
The other thing is it comes with a pen that is you can erase on them, so you can write on there your name for class, so people know that's mine, or whatever. I mean, it's just a whole little kit. It comes in a little tube with a bunch of them in there. So
there we go.
it's gonna be a great. It's going to be a really great item. I didn't get my sample yet. I was hoping to have it for today to show it off, but they are shipping
our
very
price
soon.
point is about $10 cheaper than Kimberbell's.
Yeah.
Kimberbell's are really cute,
They're super cute,
but they're pricey.
Yeah, and they come in the pink. This one comes in the pink, the turquoise, and purple. So that'll just be another fun. Again, they're trying to have this great line for the shops to really be able to offer these exclusive items to your customers. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's just a little bit of this stuff from Gypsy Quilter.
Yep.
And maybe what we'll do is next week we'll do deal of the day. No, it's like a work in process. I was like over the weekend, but maybe we'll do a couple products each week that we'll have as a deal of the day, and you can stock up on your Gypsy Quilter items.
Great.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So
Yay! This was fun. I hope you
Yay!
guys liked it.
So that just gets you, this is the fun stuff that Kimberly gets to do every single day, showing
Yep.
off fun products and things that maybe you haven't seen before.
Right.
And I loved sharing with you some of the fabrics that are going to be coming
Absolutely.
in. And another reason we do it is to kind of do like a litmus, or just like figure out, is this something you're interested in, like the Riley Blake table
Yeah.
toppers, which I think we had a really good response, and we'll probably have
The
that.
infinity scarf.
The infinity scarf, the
Awesome.
cuddle kits, and maybe some of those 2-yard
Yeah,
cuts that are just easy to grab and go.
Yep. Again, the idea is to make it easy, not just for the shop owner, but for the consumer. So when you come in, you see it, you know it. Part of it is recognizing like Gypsy Quilter, you know it's quality, you know it's good. Shannon, you know it's quality, you know it's good. That's part of the beauty, I think, for me, is that with Hoffman, Shannon, and Riley Blake, they're all really excellent brands. So I feel proud.
Yeah. No, they're all fantastic.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
last thing that we need to do today is our giveaway and our question of the day. And I already forgot what it was. Okay, today's the 4th.
No, today's the 11th.
What day am I on? Oh, we're on.
What day is it? What time is it?
Oh,
I don't know.
man.
Deal of the day.
Okay. Question is, what is your favorite? Well, I now that we did this, part of me
I
is
know,
like, we should do
notion?
something
Yeah.
that has to do with.
With a notion.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see. We're gonna mix it up.
Okay.
What out of everything that you saw today, what were your favorite 3 things?
There you go.
What were and this is gonna be like, people are gonna have to watch the whole thing, how to
I
watch.
know.
But you don't have to. But what were your favorite 3 things? Things that you would be most excited about us bringing into the store. Is that too hard for you to think about? And it could just be like the fabric. It could be the batiks. It could be the Gypsy Quilter product.
Table
The table topper with Riley Blake. Like, what were you? Is that too complicated for them
Well,
to
just
come
what
up
did
with
you
3?
get the most jazzed about?
Yeah,
what
yeah.
Were you the most excited
What were you?
about?
It doesn't have to be 3 things. What were you the most excited about us bringing into the store from what you saw today? That Kim showed us. So that's going to be the answer. It needs to be semi-specific. You can't just say fabric. Like, if you, I want to know, like, were they the fat quarter batik rolls? Were you really interested
The
in the?
speckles, we can show them again so you can kind of see. But the speckles, we talked about like how awesome this would be for the Disney ideas with the Cheshire Cat idea.
Were you so excited about the linen line? Were you so excited? Are you like, I gotta have a sit-upon? I
Yep.
gotta have that. Oh my goodness, I have got to have that silicone mat.
Yes.
The Aptly Fuse mat. I gotta have that. So, what were you most excited about that we showed you from today? That you're excited about having in the store. And then the giveaway, we're going to do Gypsy Quilter giveaway. So I have 2 giveaways. And of course, we're going to do on Tuesday. So how it works is we will go through the live feed and the comments. And then it has to answer the question. So if it was a comment that just said, hey, happy Friday, that's not going to win. But it's got to be something that applies to the question, which is, what was your favorite product that we showed you today that you're most excited about being in the store? And we're going to be giving away one of the cutting gizmos, because if you don't have one, you have to have one. And if you already have one, you can throw this in your to-go bag that you take to your quilting events. I have this weird thing on my screen. How do I clear that? Do they see that?
I don't know.
And then the other thing is, we're going to give away a pack of the bobbin clamps. So get you organized. And so we'll have 2 winners for that. If you're not local, you do have to pay for shipping, but it is yours. And I think that's it. Oh, look at, they're all starting to answer what they like. The linens, I know they're fabric.
Good.
The Gypsy Quilter product. Is there a favorite Gypsy Quilter product that you
Carol.
liked, Miss Carol?
Yeah.
She loves the dots, the silicone mat, and then all the notions. Table toppers and the Aptly Fuse. I don't know if you already have one of those, Terry, but we'll have to have those in the store.
The big bag. She was talking about
The big bag.
this.
Let's show it off one more time, because this is going to be a class, and we are going to order the fabric to go with this. So we'll have a little kit for you if you want to do that big bag. And, well, be creative, make something awesome. We will see you next Tuesday. Have
Happy
a great
Friday.
weekend, ladies.